Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Abdullah Patel English High School and DRT Junior College. Let's start by our subject history. As we have already completed by our chapter number 4, 4.1, that was colonialism and the Marathas, and we have completed by colonialism versus Marathas and Portuguese and Maratha Empire. How bravely Marathas have fought with Portuguese and they have won. Today in this session we are going to see a new topic, that is Dutch and Maratha Empire, and one more topic we are going to complete, that is French and Maratha Empire. Let's start by 4.2, that is Dutch and Maratha Empire. As it has been seen that how all the people have came over here in India. It was inevitable for the Dutch to have a contact with the Maratha rule when they established a factory in Vengula. For the first time, they have established a factory where at Vengula. And this factory was established in the year 1649. And from by establishing this factory, their trade has been flourished. They got success in their trade. However, it was affected adversely when Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj attacked Kudal, as Kudal was the main center of the Dutch people. So when Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj attacked Kudal, at the time the trade which was flourishing over here at Vengula has affected adversely. Then in the year 1665, the Mughal governor, or we can say Subedar of Surat, asked for help from the Dutch for destroying the Marathas. And there was a enemy between Maratha and Mughal, as we have seen in our earlier video that Shivaji Maharaj, the sack of Surat we have studied, right? So Marathas and Mughals were the enemies. So Mughal governor Subedar has taken help of the Dutch people for destroying Maratha naval force. However, Dutch offered no help, as they know that Marathas were the most powerful army, as they have fought with Portuguese, so they are very powerful. So Dutch has not offered any kind of help to Mughal people. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had allowed them to build a factory at Dabhol for this reason. He has given permission to build a factory at Dabhol, but for some reason it never functioned. As he has given permission, but they have not established a factory, as for some reason it has not been functioned. The political relation between the Dutch and the Marathas kept changing to the situation as the need of the hour was. So likewise the relations related to political connection were changing now. The Dutch accepted help from the Marathas to evacuate the British from Mumbai. Now see, the Dutch accepted help from the Marathas. They want Marathas' help. For what? To remove British from Mumbai. The Maratha did not harm the Dutch factory when they ransacked Surat for the second time. That was the reason that Maratha, when they ransacked Surat, when they captured Surat, they attacked Surat at that time for the second time. They had not harmed Dutch factory which was situated at Surat. Also during their Karnataka campaign, the Maratha ensured the safety of the Dutch factory and also issued them trading permits. For this favors, the Dutch paid tributes to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Now see, your scenario has been changed. Earlier we have studied that Portuguese, in the rule of Portuguese, each and every empire ruler have to pay, they have compulsory license should be there and they have to pay treaties. But here, Maratha people, Dutch were paying the tributes to Shivaji Maharaj. The Dutch factories at Porto Novo, Parangipati and Devanapattinam were left unharmed by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He has not touched any of the factories of the Dutch. Hence, we have completed by Dutch, starting by the third 4.1 that is French and Maratha Empire. In the year 1668, the French established their factory at Rajapur by taking permission from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. They supplied ammunition, that is weapons, to Swarajya in return. As they have got permission, so in return they have supplied ammunition, weapons to the Swarajya. Swarajya, I have explained to you. What is the term Swarajya? Self-rule. The Marathas, remaining true to their friendly relation with the French, left the French factory unharmed during their second sack on Surat. Already we have studied this in our Dutch, right? That when they have attacked Surat, at that time they have not harmed any of the Dutch factory. Likewise over here also Maratha have not attacked any of the French factory which was at Surat. In return, the French paid a big tribute to them. In 1677, Francois Martin, the Governor General of Pondicherry, obtained permission for opening a factory there and assurance of its safety. As he has taken the permission of opening it, establishing it, plus he has also seen that it should not be harmed by any kind of small or big whatever war. After the southern campaign by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Maratha supremacy was established on the coast of Coromandel, that is Cholamandalam. Later, the rivalry between the British and the French got extended to their colonies in India as well. As already I have explained you that French were not liked by Britishers. British never liked French. So French want that Shivaji Maharaj or the Marathas should fought with Britishers and they should remove Britishers from Mumbai. Okay, in our earlier session also I have explained you about Carnatic War, if you remember. Over there also see it was between French and Britishers, right? So their rivalry, their enemies got extended to their colonies in India as well. In India also they were starting fighting for their rights. They competed for dominance on various Indian territories. Both began to interfere in the administration of the local kingdoms. The French gained entry into the courts of Nizam under the pretext of imparting military training. Now see, for what they were fighting? They were fighting for the territories. Where? Of Indian territories. Now here French, as they have now started interfering in the local administration, in the local kingdom, now French has also got permission in the Nizam court on the pretext of that they will give training, military training to the people. Ibrahim Khan Ghati, a mercenary trained under the French, was hired by Sadashiv Raobhau Peshwa in the Maratha army as the chief of artillery. In the third battle of Panipat, Maharji Shinde had observed Ibrahim Khan's skill. Now as the person has been trained and kept over here by the French, as they have hired, so Sadashivrao Peshwa in the Maratha army as the chief of artillery, Ibrahim Khan shows his talent when in the third battle of Panipat, Maharji Shinde has observed Ibrahim Khan's skill. Inspired by it, he built a trained army with the help of de Boigny, a French military trainer, and also established a well-equipped artillery. Backed by his trained army, Maharji Shinde could establish Maratha power in North India. He was also successful in keeping the British under control. Now see the training what a person has got. Now there is a French military trainer de Boigny, and under his supervision it has been established a well-equipped army. Okay, so here before ending up I would like to have a short revision of the topic Dutch and the Marathas. What we have to remember in Dutch and Maratha, the very first point is the Dutch had a contact with so Dutch had a contact with the Maratha rule when they established a factory in Vangula in 1649, and the Dutch trade had flourished there. Second important point of the Dutch and Maratha is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj attacked Kudal. as Kutal was the main center of Dutch. However, when in 1665 the Mughal governor of Surat asked the Dutch to help them destroy the Maratha naval force, the Dutch offered no help. Third important point in this is thus the political relation between the Dutch and the Maratha kept changing. The Dutch expected help from the Marathas to evacuate the British from Mumbai, the most important point of Dutch and Maratha. Next, the Marathas did not harm Dutch factories when they ransacked Surat and Karnataka. Hence, the last, for this favor, the Dutch paid tributes to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. I hope Dutch and Maratha topic is clear to you. Now, moving further to our next is that is the French and Maratha Empire. The important points what you have to remember is the first one. In 1668, the French established their factory at Rajapur. By seeking permission from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, they supplied ammunition to Swaraj in return. Second, the Marathas maintained friendly relation with the French. They left the French factory unharmed. During their second attack on Surat, the French paid a big tribute in return. Third, in 1677, Francois Martin obtained permission to open a factory there without any fear. Fourth, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's supremacy was established on the coast of Coromandel, that is Cholamandalam. Fifth, however, the British-French rivalry got extended to their colonies in India as well. Inspired by the Ibrahim Khan's Gardi skill in the Third Battle of Panipat, Maharji Shinde built a trained army with the help of de Boigny, a French military trainer, and also established well-equipped artillery. And the last point, what we have to remember is, he established Maratha power in North India. He was also successful in keeping the British under control. He who? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And under whose guidance it was having? Maharji Shinde. As he has saw whom? Yes. None other than Ibrahim Khan Gardi skills in the Third Battle of Panipat. So, thank you so much for listening. Stay at home. Stay safe.